This episode of Big Fellas Podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Audible. Don't read books anymore. You can go to audible.com/bigfellas, get your free audiobook, or you can text 555 at Audible to get a free audiobook today.
Well,
I'm kidding! You guys fucking got pranked! We don't got no sponsorship. No one wants to sponsor this stupid show.
there goes any possible Audible sponsorship.
I didn't make fun of them, I made fun of us.
That is true. Well, no, you said stop reading.
Well,
I mean,
I
then
mean,
again, that is true.
yeah,
I mean,
it's because it's just audio. It's just audio books. You're not reading them. You're listening to them.
honestly,
True.
I fucked with
Never
a good
read
audiobook.
again.
Never pick up a book again with Audible. Audible.com/com.
Do they
Audible.com?
Yeah,
they have all
this
of One
anime
Piece?
review was brought to you by Tagface from animeharlot.com. No.
But do they have the One Piece? Is the One Piece real?
The One Piece! The One Piece is real! Now insert a picture of me with my pants down. Anyway,
Oh, no.
can we get much higher? Anyway, welcome to another episode of the hit #1 iTunes podcast, Big Fellas. Better than Andrew Tate, better than Trash Taste, and better than your mom. That's right.
I thought you were going to say better than Cold Ones or Misfits podcast.
Fuck them. Cold Ones,
They
don't even
fell off.
the Cold Ones fell off. They don't even do no podcast. Misfits, it's just fucking Swider Souls going like, do you want to smoke some fucking weed, man? Do you want to smoke... I can't do his fucking voice. You want to smoke some weed?
Hold on.
Look, let me hit this weed real quick. Oh,
Here, you want some weed? You want some weed? Let's go sell some weed and play some CSGO.
Okay? We get it. They're fucking based in Australia and smoke weed, okay? Is that really the whole
Epic
point of the
weed.
show? Huh?
With
Is the whole point of their podcast smoking weed and
Even-
having them being Australian?
Epic weed.
Only one of them is Australian. It's Zuckles. Two of them
Why?
are from America,
Knuckles.
and two of them are from New Zealand.
I don't care if one's a Kiwi, an Aussie, or a fucking burger-eating American.
Are you
This
saying
weed
that
is
they
E.
need? Are you saying Misfits needs to diversify?
I'm just saying it's a bunch of fucking white guys. Any shade of white guy is just as racist.
True. Every single one of us is some type of minority.
Yeah. You know?
Hell yeah. Diversity, am I right?
Yeah, the Big Fellas Podcast, the most diverse podcast on the web. We got a Mexican dude, a fucking half Cambodian dude who's fucking people suffered through genocide, a native dude whose people also suffered through genocide, and a fucking Polish Canadian whose people suffered
Gay
through World
woman.
War II. And
Bye.
they're a fucking woman.
Yep.
We got a woman on our podcast.
Right?
Can you tell us any other podcasts that aren't all female-led that have women on it? I don't think so. That's why Big Fellas is the best. Your argument's invalid. What color is your Bugatti?
Mine's cobalt blue.
Lamborghini.
Oh my god. Okay. This is how. Let's start this podcast off right. Have you heard of this character, this figure online that's been making the rounds called this bald-headed fucking manscaped fuck named Andrew Tate?
Oh my god. Don't
Oh,
even
man.
remind me of the
We're
fucker.
gonna- aren't we already late to the party?
No,
Yeah,
he's always
so-
gonna be. He's a hot topic still because it would have been late if we talked. Well, no, we can talk about it now. We can talk about it because first of all, when is Big Fellas ever early to the party? Okay, we talked about
Yeah.
9/11. You know when 9/11 happened? That happened like fucking 23 years ago, bro. 20 years ago. Okay, 9/11 ain't fresh. 9/11 ain't shit. All right. Boo-hoo.
But are
2
you
towers
fresh?
fell down. Cry me a river.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Imagine someone taking this out of context and being like, see, this is what Tagface should be cancelled. He's not respectful to Americans. Well, yeah, you know,
I'm on it.
Queen's dead. Boo-hoo. Okay, her corgis are
Yeah,
still
we don't
around,
respect
though.
anyone here.
Yeah. If we mention a famous person on this podcast, they're most likely going to die within the year anyway.
Yeah, the queen's gonna die a second time.
She's gonna go to the afterlife with Elliot Rogers.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
She's gonna end up in the good place.
Well, her
But
corpse is still around. They're still the important thing, but yeah. If I keep mentioning, if we mention King Charles, maybe the Curse of Big Fellas will activate. Or if I keep mentioning Andrew Tate, then maybe Andrew Tate will also pass away.
Yes, I think you're onto something.
Yeah, the Big Fellas curse. So, anyway,
Yeah,
Kumo, say something racist.
Alright, I hate...
Thank you.
Alright, true though?
Very true.
Okay, next topic. On to the weather.
On to the weather. It's bright, sunny in California. Do you know about that? California is nice, bright and sunny, and the weather's finally fucking calming down, and it's super nice.
The fire died down?
Actually, we had a fire a while ago.
Oh.
We did have a
because
fire.
California.
Okay, you know what? I'll say this right now. This is a win for California. This summer was pretty fire-free.
You know what? I haven't heard of like one. I've heard like okay, well, I lied. I heard of like one fire, but yeah, that's like pretty good compared to like what last year was the very fiery one.
Last year, the year before that, a lot of fires. This year, fucking maybe 1 or 2 or 3, but like yeah, it's been nothing but clear skies and hot suns. We just got out of like a heat wave. It's nice and pretty. At my new job, which is in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere on this, at a fucking mini-mart. It's full of these beautiful, like, fucking hills and whatnot. And I saw it, I was just, like, bored, it was pretty, like, dead. So I'm just, like, looking outside, and I see the clear blue sky, and it's, like, nice weather. And I just almost tear up a bit. I'm like, wow, that's fucking beautiful. This landscape and this blue sky, not a cloud to be seen anywhere. That's fucking art. This is what makes life worth living sometimes.
Oh yeah, I get that. One time I like cried because like the autumn leaves were just so beautiful. This was like probably like 6 years ago or something, but like yeah, I was just like, damn, life is worth living sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And right now it's honestly like it's getting to be real nice here too. It's getting to be like autumny weather. So I'm really excited for that because like my wardrobe is built for this kind of weather because I fucking hate winter. Holy shit. Yeah. So I am looking forward to this.
I forget that I think all 3 of you guys get snow and I do not get snow.
Snow is not as nice as people like to think it is. I don't understand people who like winter. I really don't.
But, you see, ever since I was a little boy, I always wanted to experience a white Christmas.
It's never even a white Christmas here.
What?
Like actually, it usually doesn't start snowing until January. And then it snows all the way until April.
It's typically, in general, this end of the year, I would say like the last bit of the year. So from like the fall into winter is probably my favorite time. First of all, the cool holidays are around, like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Crimbo.
Brimbo.
Like I love Thanksgiving. Not because of what the pilgrims did, fuck them. I just like eating a shit ton of food.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Turkey, gravy, mashed potatoes.
Yeah, and like honestly, I like seeing my extended family. Like like that's something I'm very lucky to have is a wonderful cousins and aunts and uncles and everything like that. So I love those holidays because I like to see my family.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you're not always around them constantly, like I.
Okay, yeah. Things get a lot better when you don't live around your family and you only see them for like a few hours once or twice a year. That's when things are nice. when you see them more than that, things are not so nice.
Yeah, true. Fair enough. Yeah, I love calling my mom once or twice a week. I love talking to my mom once or twice a week and going out with her like once a month. I think that is lovely. Things are lovely.
You know what? I agree.
Life's great.
I agree. I've finally moved out of my mom's place too, and my relationship with her is fucking like just a little bit better and getting better because I don't have to see her every day. So yeah, it is nice, and now I fucking don't feel stressed out. Whatever gray hairs I may have been growing, which was none, I'm for sure not gonna grow ever. I'm fucking happy.
Never ever.
Thought you said you were a grower, not a shower.
No, Saber, I'm both. Listen,
Perhaps.
sometimes, look, I'm just saying that sometimes when I sit down, I accidentally sit on my nuts, okay?
And I
What about
As long as you don't sit-
came from?
As long as you don't sit down and hear the popping of a balloon.
Oh, my
Little deflating. Just
What about you, Turmo? Do you celebrate Thanksgiving?
I feel like this has been said before. Or it could just be a case of deja vu.
You know us. You know us at the Big Fellas Podcast. We like to retell jokes from other funnier people. Maybe that's
yeah,
why.
because we all can't think of our own shit.
Maybe that's why my dad once told me, in his own words, "Hijo, you're not funny."
Oof.
Thought you
I'm
said
not funny
hee-ho.
either. That's okay. None of us are funny, and we all get along just fine.
But you don't understand. On my Twitter bio, it says "Funny Man
Funny
and
man.
Food Influencer." I gotta be the funny man.
Does that mean I have to put porn maker in my bio then?
Technically, I also put 1/4 of Big Fellas in my bio, and none of you did that.
I did at one point.
Oh shit!
No,
I
no,
honestly
you-
haven't
no.
changed
I'm
mine
like,
in
No,
like
you
Well,
no,
I'm
you put yours professional, Big Fella.
I mean, I just have big fellas, but yeah. It's there.
I'll kill you.
You know what, Duro? I'd like to see you try. Okay?
Maybe after my nap.
I'll
I
give
would
him
like
my gun.
You think that gun can penetrate me?
Penetrate segs emoji.
a bullet might.
I just imagined. Turumo's like, that's it. Saber hands him his gun, and instead of shooting the gun, fucking Turumo just like throws it at me instead.
I eat it.
No,
He just takes it and just...
I'm
Or
pretty
his
sure you
jaw
did that. I think-
unhinges.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure you did that. Saber returned to the meme of like, spit out my fucking hamster! Spit out my fucking gun! Or Turumo can optionally become that Punisher toy where his dick is a gun.
Oh, yeah.
What?
You don't remember?
You haven't seen that?
Oh, let me send him an
No.
image of it. Saber's gonna fucking love it.
Yeah, you're gonna
Oh,
love this.
God.
It's actually so funny.
So let me give you context for this thing, okay? So in the mid-90s,
Okay, that explains it. You don't even elaborate any further. It's just the 90s.
in the mid-90s, fucking Capcom, Marvel was releasing some toys where they can transform into like different things, and the Punishers, for some reason, the Punisher can turn into a gun. And here's what the Punisher looks like mid-transformation into gun.
Oh my god. Okay, now I know. Okay, now I see them.
Really loved it.
Oh
By the
my
way, if you
God.
want to get one of your own, there was a huge rumor going around where like those toys
Huge?
Yeah, there was a rumor going around when they came out, like, oh, this toy was banned and was recalled. Fun fact: They were never recalled, and no parents actually complained about them. It is just a rumor started by Toy Fair, an old toy magazine.
Oh.
So these things were on shelves for like a good while.
For a good reason. Just like the cum sharpeners.
The what?
The what?
I literally just told this story. Literally just told this story.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
About how we sell cum sharpeners, KUM, and no one will fucking buy them. Well, I choose them.
How much can I PayPal you to send me a cum sharpener?
Oh my god. You might honestly, I don't even know like if they're Canadian or anything like that. You probably could just like actually
I can ask Tralos, as Tralos is a frequent goer to art supplies stores. I can ask him if he's ever seen the cum brand. And if he hasn't, then I will let you know, and then we will discuss you sending me a cum sharpener, and I'll make a video about it. Be like, I'll make one of those unboxing style videos of the fisheye lens. And be like, hey guys, hey viewers, I just got a new package from my friend Peach Pixel, peachpixelgaming.com, and she sent me a little package, and in it is going to be, I'm going to talk about the new cum brand sharpener. So apparently you're supposed to put your cum in it, and it sharpens it. I don't know what the whole point of this is, but let's check out this gadget, shall we?
That felt so real.
I hate how real. I hate how well
fucking
I can
YouTube
imitate.
speak.
I really hate how I can imitate YouTube speak so fucking well. Especially the whole like YouTube apology nonsense. You know, guys, I really didn't want to make this video at all, and I feel like you guys shouldn't have to get this video, but I need to put it out there that I'm very sorry you felt that way about my actions, and I promise to be a better person, and you will not be getting your money back on it. CavCon was a failure, but it's okay. It was a learning experience, and now with the money you guys gave me for it, I can make it into a better experience for next year's TavCon.
Oh my god.
And scene. I gotta bring like one of the cats. I gotta bring one of the cats that we have. The old one, Gus. I'll be like, I'll play with him before on camera before I say the apologies, just so people can see my humanity.
Oh wow! You really know how they do it.
I mean, it's just, typical manipulation strategies.
True.
Yeah. So, yeah,
everyone loves a good manipulator.
Yeah, just look at all those girls that follow fucking dudes in their 30s. Those poor teenage girls, 13 to 15-year-olds who all worship a 30-year-old man.
A 30-year-old man past his prime. A Christmas cake. Sorry. I saw the opportunity.
That was funny. No, that was good.
Yeah, also, you guys aren't even in your 30s, so you're not allowed to be offended.
No, you can do that to Krause when we do Art Fellas again.
Oh, shit. True, I can offend him then.
He's a 33-year-old boomer.
Oh, shit. Zoomer, boomer, right there.
Zoomer, boomer, and doomer. That was going to be the name of...
Coomer.
Coomer.
Ah!
The gloomer.
Bloomer. The bloomer. That's what I am.
Late bloomer.
Yeah, I'm a late bloomer. My cock didn't get big until like I was 18 or some shit, Like I just woke up on my 18th birthday and all of a sudden my cock is like huge. I'm like, whoa! Where have you been all my life?
I'm same here. My cock got really big on my 18th birthday.
You're like, whoa!
Mine was lost to the sea of blood.
No. You said you got it stuck in a virtual machine. Care to elaborate on that? Care to tell our viewers what you meant by that?
I told everybody in the Discord.
No. Instead of tell us about the virtual machine.
So, over the span of a few weeks, in one of my IT classes, we had to set up a virtual machine and then install Windows Server 2019 on it and all that mumbo jumbo. Turns out on the third week, we hit a roadblock because something ain't working and we're following the instructions down to the T. So I tell my instructor. My instructor gets back a little while later and is like, "Oh, these are outdated and are actually the wrong things for your assignment." So I essentially had to get rid of that virtual machine, download a new ISO that was 8 gigabytes, and then put it onto a new virtual machine and reinstall Windows Server 2019 on that one. And what was essentially 3 weeks of work amounted to nothing. But since, it's oh, the virtual machine part, that's easy enough. We got VirtualBox for that.
So I
But
hate to break
downloading
it to
everything.
you. I hate to break it to you, but that is exactly what all informational technology related courses are like. Every single one of them.
But giving wrong instructions and not catching it earlier?
Yes. Yes. That based on every single friend I have that has been in an IT sort of related course, every single one of them has had this exact same experience across every class, pretty much.
I'm gonna go jump off into the Badlands then.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of fun.
I'm gonna go kick the chair real quick.
Have fun.
Man. Reminds me, actually, I never had an experience like that in my class.
Oh, man.
In short,
Granted,
don't go to college. Take a trade school. You'll make more money.
In short, go work at casino's mini mart and you'll make a ton of money.
Yeah.
You have to fight a robot though.
In short, be like me and follow your dreams and be unemployed.
Well, no,
I can't.
You have that
Follow your dreams and be a NEET.
Yeah,
like you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Saber. I'm sorry.
Listen, Tab, he owns the gun.
It's okay.
I own the gun.
Are you trying to imply something there?
You trying to imply that you're going to go over to California. You go to California and shoot me.
If you don't, I will.
All the time, now that I'm got a full-time work and whatnot, Krause has been telling me, he's like, why don't you just get Saber to Rumo to come down to California and be your new roommate once you can sustain yourself a little bit more. I'm like, I don't think either of them want to move.
My sights are not to the west. I'll say that much. I don't want to jinx anything in case something happens and gets in the way, but there's other plans.
Something in the way.
I'm already living in a Mad Max film location. Why would I want to move to another?
Are you kidding
Suddenly,
me?
Australia.
But my little town is nice. It's a nice little place.
It's just a little town.
It's just a little town.
So is this place until you get shot for walking down the wrong road.
Okay, you would not get shot
or attacked by dogs.
Or you go to Red Chan's, you pass the gate, and then several dogs come out of the tall grass.
What is it, Pokemon?
No, yeah. It's a dog rounds and zombies. You just walking by the grass and then suddenly just fetch me their souls.
You're in a car, guess what? They're ripping off your bumper.
Red Chan asked us, let me on Big Fellas, Turumo did not explain my dog situation good enough. What did he mean by that?
He knows them. He knows his dogs better. He owns them. I haven't even gotten close enough to know them. And I don't want to.
No, I don't think I will.
He'll explain the Anboy situation.
No, but I want you to explain what Red Chan means by dog situation.
What's the
It's a-
situation?
All right, he owns them. Let me just say, he used to own less. But he owns more now. It's a situation.
It's a situation.
It wasn't of his choosing to own them. They just flocked there, got along with the others, and now they're just there.
Well, ain't that how the cookie always crumbles, huh? It sounds like his dogs are just fucking a lot.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were
No.
implying.
You're like, can't tell if dog or coyote.
Oh no.
Well, you can kind of domesticate a coyote, or you can have like coyote dog mixes, or even dog wolf mixes, or even wolf coyote mixes, and they don't make mules.
You ever see wolf German Shepherd mixes?
Yeah,
Oh
those are
god, they're
nice.
big boys.
They're
Yeah.
really big dogs, but they also
Absolute beasts.
But thanks to being part wolf and half wolf, they no longer have the life expectancy of a fucking normal German Shepherd. They live longer now.
Yay! Only good things.
Which reminds me, I
Yeah.
guess I'll tell this story since Krauss ain't here. Him and his wife adopted a new cat.
Kitty!
They
a
adopted
new squish.
they adopted a new cat from the street because they saw this cat that lived at their apartment complex for the past like 2 years, got abandoned by his old owner. His old owner was a muck and pretty much never came back for him.
Aww.
And they adopted him because they realized, well, first of all, he can't fight back. He was declawed, and he's missing a lot of teeth.
Aww.
And then they took him to the vet, and turns out I was right. He is an older cat.
Aww. That's so sweet.
So he's a 12-year-old little kitty man.
Aww. I'm so happy for him.
His name is Gus.
Gus Fring.
Well, he used to be a lot bigger, so we used to call him Gus the Bus, and now he's back to his bus form.
Aww. I love that. My friends were,
Mr. White, where's my methy?
Mr. White.
oh my god, some of my friends were babysitting, like he was like babysitting his mom's cat, and I got to go visit it and just play with it, and it was like the roundest cat ever. Just so perfect. Like she wasn't like fat, but she was just like round. Very pleasant.
I
Both
saw a
those
fat cat
cats.
Once.
A fat bass or a fat
Once.
cat?
I saw a fat bass, so fat it was waddling when it walked.
Oh no.
I'm like, hey, fatso, eat less, ugly.
Do you think you could pick him up
Hey.
or no?
I don't know. I didn't try. We were just house sitting for someone this one time when I was in a relationship with this one person, and they just have a fat cat.
Your ex that lives in Egypt now?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
But it was a chonker. I'm like, wow, you're gonna have a heart attack, huh?
Oh no, baby. I hope he lost weight.
I wouldn't know.
But yeah, now we got
Alright.
2 cats in the house, and we can't let them hang out too long together because, yeah,
Oh, true.
because Gus has FIV.
Oh.
He
Aw.
he has cat AIDS, CAIDS.
Aw.
Well, cat HIV, but still, whatever, same thing, kind of. But yeah, he does. So pretty much their plan is to let him enjoy what they call his retirement years here.
His twilight years.
Yep. And the other cat, we theorize, might be trying to bully him, which is why we separate them a lot.
Oh no.
Although, funny enough, whenever I open the room, whenever I open my room in the morning, the other cat, Princess, likes to come in here and sniff around.
I love this cat content. Please continue.
So yeah, she's always under the bed. She's very skittish. Like her eyes are so big, and it looks like at any moment she's going to fucking dash and run. She'll be right outside my door in the morning sometimes. And I'm like, "Hi, princess. I just want to move past you so I can go take a piss. So you can go piss her." And the minute I move a fucking like millimeter, she's just like, "No!" and then runs away. Fucking runs away back into the bed. And then I go into the bathroom, I step out and look and she's in my room, sniffing around, and especially, she likes being by the sliding door, because sometimes I'll have it open, just for the cool air. She'll just be looking outside out and whatnot, but yeah.
Aww. Kitty.
So yeah, that's
All right.
that's
New
cat update.
segment for the show is gonna be the cat update. New
Cat
segment from every episode from now on.
Alright,
Cat
followed by
corner.
the cat update will be Turumo's dog update.
What are you saying?
Your dog.
What about it?
Talk about him.
Every time I go outside to whatchamacallit, like, you know, feed it and stuff, and then I'm like, hey, you need some water? Guess what? It starts biting my shins. And I'm wearing my sandals, so there it is, scratching up my leg. Everyone's asking, oh, what happened to your leg? I'm like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
Because if I ain't making my legs bleed, it's the dog.
Oh no. Yeah, my grandparents' dog does the exact same thing. Every time I want to take her on a walk or something, she's just like, yeah, she.
Shin spotted.
Hold on. Turumo, does the dog have a name or just call it Bast?
I call it. I'm just like, I call it Bast.
Bast?
It has a name. I never bothered learning it.
Really?
I literally think they named it after an Ewok.
Oh my.
Because that's what it looks like
Oh.
on a forest.
Oh, it's one of those doggies.
Now I'm just like, yep, my shin bones showing because it clawed at and bites at me. I'm like, this is the life.
Hell yeah.
You just call him a quad head?
Nope. But yeah,
Okay.
every time you see the dog, I'm gonna do the. I'm literally doing the angry emo. All right. I'm like, bite me, I'm gonna bite you back.
Oh my god.
Reminds me how the other day my mom FaceTimes me, and immediately it's just she puts the camera in the dog's face, and it's my dog facing front facing, and I just can't help but laugh because he's so old and confused.
Aww.
I don't know. He's 14 years old. He can't see. He can't hear.
Aw, he's just a little confused.
He's very confused. Poor guy can barely walk. When you hear him walking down the hall, you hear him bumping into the hallway closet. So you hear which means that's him. It's him supporting himself against the wall.
Oh my god.
And all he does is walk around, whine, and sleep. He pees himself when he sleeps.
No.
He's not one of those dogs that you literally put anything in their face and they're just showing their teeth and growling.
Not anymore. When he was younger, we used to mess with him and make him kind of like... We used to make him angry emoji, but he liked playing. That's how he played.
He's not... He's not one of those rat dogs that are angry at everything.
No, he was pretty chill.
No.
If anything, he's always horny, or was always horny.
Oh my god.
Problem. Because my mom made a big 5-head move and said, no, we cannot neuter him. Because how would you like it if someone took your nuts?
I mean, true.
Just like, I don't know, kind of happy?
I don't know. Let's find out. Hey, doctor.
So the dog, in his younger years, would always come around and, like, look at me with his big dish bowl eyes and then try to, like, nudge my leg. I'm like, no. I know what you're trying to do, you fucking asshole.
Aw.
So always kick him out of his room. That means man's was trying to hump my leg, this motherfucker.
He literally did the segs emoji.
It says, and then I would kick him out of my room, and he'd come back. He's like, he'd be whining like, I'm like, no, get out of here. Don't bother someone else.
Oh boy.
Don't bother someone else for segs.
Oh my god.
But yeah, we were literally like, oh, we should just get him neutered. And she's like, no, you're going to take away his manhood. I'm like, well, he ain't fucking anytime soon.
He ain't breeding.
We ain't going to use him for breeding, and you don't want to.
Just take his nuts. Take his nuts.
Take his nuts. Well, he's 14.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Well, he's 14, so at that point, there'd be no use to taking his nuts. He's confused. He's literally Hector Salamanca from Breaking Bad.
Oh my god.
I shit you not. If he was a dog, he'd be my dog right now. Like the poor dog, if you don't put diapers on him at night, he will just piss all over his bed and wake up and be like, oh damn, that sucks.
Oh no.
He'd just look at his bed and be like, what a shame.
Yeah, then he would move somewhere else to sleep. He's smart enough not to sleep in his piss bed, but he's dumb enough to still piss his bed.
That makes him just smart enough.
What if he doesn't know any better?
Yeah, don't be ableist.
Ableist to a dog?
What if he literally
Exactly.
can't
Now
control
that's
his bladder?
speciesist.
What if he can't control his bladder? Why do you think we put diapers on him? We help him.
That is true. You do have
Maybe you should just suplex him.
No, he's too old. He wouldn't survive that.
So was Grandma Backpack, but she's done for.
What?
What?
It's a long story.
We got time.
Yeah, we got like 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah,
So,
the floor is yours. You got 20 to 15 minutes. Go ahead. Tell us this story.
So, there's... I don't know where she is at now, but there was this homeless person. She's called Grandma Backpack because she always has, like, a backpack on her, but, like, every time someone sees her, they swear she's, like, wearing a different backpack and, like, upgrading it. But she's homeless.
I mean, her backpack's her life. Why wouldn't she upgrade it?
Yeah,
I shouldn't laugh at it, but saying she upgraded her backpack sounds like it's a fucking game.
Yeah, it was like
She's literally nicknamed Grandma Backpack because she's that old.
She's playing an RPG.
Yeah.
It's all fun and games until she loses the backpack in a combat scenario.
combat scenario.
She's just picking up loot in real life.
Her what's her Fortnite inventory looking like?
I don't know.
It's all food.
I don't know. We haven't seen her for a while.
Maybe Grandma Backpack is in a better place.
Perished.
Maybe Grandma Backpack got that victory royale.
Maybe she got COVID and finally hit it.
Oh, I mean, actually, COVID is so fucking awful. Holy shit, I got it. I got it so bad. My god. The fever was, like, really horrible. But, like, on top of that, I don't know. Do we Baba Booey Mark's name? I don't know.
No.
He's an icon.
We do now.
Oh, well,
he's iconic.
No, I don't know.
Iconic.
Yeah, no, he's an icon. He got uveitis, so, like, he straight up couldn't breathe, and we almost had to go to the hospital. Because, like, his sinuses were clogged up, and then on top of his sinuses being clogged up, his, like, uvula was massive and making it hard to breathe through his, like, mouth. So, yeah, that was fucking scary. But, I mean, like, we're both alive, luckily.
And to be fair, she was pretty old, so I wouldn't put it past
Natural causes.
Yeah.
She was roaming the streets and hanging with others, so...
I remember. Alright. Not well, I wouldn't say
5th
remember.
of November.
I've been I have been in contact with many people who have gotten COVID, and for some reason, I never picked it up.
Oh, you
I'm
lucky
fucking
fucking
literally built.
bastard. I got it for
I'm
the
literally.
first time in like 2 years. I literally got it. This is the one time. What the fuck? I'm so mad. I decided to go live my
Just-
life finally, and then I get it.
Just don't hang around people. That's it, easy as that.
Literally.
All
I
I'm saying is
decided
that
to
I'm
stay
built
inside
different.
and I got it.
All I'm saying is that
Well-
I'm built different. Okay, so
All right,
whichever one. of
Turomo,
you
sounds like a
uses
skill
sample of my
issue.
blood to get COVID immune. Let me know.
Oh my god, please. I never want it again.
My blood type is AB positive. If you are corresponding with it, then I'll send you a sample of my blood, and you can also be built different and be immune to pretty much almost everything.
For
Somehow.
just 9 payments of $10.99, you too can be immune to COVID.
All I did was lose the ability to taste.
Oh yeah,
You know,
Mark can't taste either. I luckily still can, but I have like horrible brain fog. I'm like a fucking moron because I have such bad brain fog.
oh my god, I just thought about something funny. What if I start shilling my blood as like the cure for like COVID? But I go about it like I'm one of those like mega church pastors. So I'm like, this virus cannot penetrate my body. It cannot affect me.
But
All
you
you have
can
to do-
penetrate it.
All you can do to protect yourself from the virus is inject yourselves with 10 injections of my blood for a low payment of $1,000 each. Can I just start doing that? Can I just start making a cult around my blood being immune to disease?
That's
Legally.
blood. Tav, that's Bloodborne. That's literally like that's literally the whole thing behind the Healing Church.
Oh, you're right. So I can make Bloodborne IRL.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck yeah, can I be
Virus
the
cannot
doll?
kill me.
I mean, really, Bloodborne IRL is just Birmingham.
If you play Bloodborne and still live in the UK, then you missed the fucking point of the game.
Good thing they don't exist.
If you play GTA 5 and still live in LA, then you missed the point of the game.
What was that post of mine in memes? It was like, where is it?
If you
It
live,
was,
if you played,
it's like Grand Theft Auto 5, Cyberpunk 2077, and Fallout New Vegas, and it's just like living in California fucking sucks. Oh, wait, no, Fallout 1 and 2, because those are also in California.
Yeah.
But living in California fucking sucks.
I'm trying to think. What open world game takes place in Toronto? I feel like there is one.
No, there isn't one. I want to
the-
make one. I
If
wish
you-
I could make one.
If you play
I know.
Turok and you're still Native American, you missed the point of the game.
Wait, if you played what?
Turok?
Turok?
Fucking Turok?
I know the beginning part of Soma takes place in Canada, but that's it because the rest of the game is like, in the future or whatever.
If you watch Scott Pilgrim and you still live in Canada, then you missed the fucking point.
If you read Scott Pilgrim and you
If you
live
read
in
Scott
Canada-
Pilgrim and you still live in Toronto, you missed the point.
What does it mean if I only watched it and I haven't read it? Did I still miss the point?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck.
If you watch Skins and you still live in South Dakota, then you missed the point.
Alright,
How true you like that one?
When's Peach and Saber gonna watch Skins? 2002.
Hold on.
By the way, despite that name, it's not what you think it is. It's literally about... tell them what it's about. It's a good movie.
It's about alcoholism. It's about where I live. It's also about two brothers,
Mogi and
Rudy.
Rudy.
Bogey and Rudy, my two favorite characters.
I'm
They
trying
will
to...
be if you watch the film.
It is actually really good. It's really good.
Okay, I don't even know movies that take place in Colorado. Red Dawn. No.
If you watch Red Dawn and you still live in Colorado, you missed a fucking point.
I would make a very poor taste joke, but I feel like just saying that you already know where I'm going to go with.
If you watch South Park and still live in Colorado, you missed the point of the show.
If you watched The Sopranos and still live in New Jersey, then you missed the fucking point. If you watched The Wire and still live in Atlanta, Georgia, you missed a fucking point. No, sorry, is it? No, it's not Georgia. No, it's not Atlanta. Is it? No.
Atlanta, Georgia?
I'm trying to think. Let me look it up. I might be right on this. I think it's another East Coast city. No, sorry. If you watch The Wire and still live in Baltimore, Maryland, then you missed a point.
Tav, what's our movie night list looking like?
Pretty big.
Ooh, okay. I'm in the middle of watching The Mummy, and I'm gonna be watching The Fifth Element as well very soon. I also watched Total Recall. I watched Total Recall for the first time recently. That was amazing. I was actually shocked by how amazing it was. Because I'm not an action movie person, so I usually have very low expectations going into them so that I can enjoy them.
If you watch The Joker 2019 and still live in the Bronx, you missed the whole point of the movie.
The whole point is that you're a clown.
If you watched, you missed the whole point.
Oh, I also watched Elvira, Mistress of the Darkness, or Mistress of the Dark for the first time, and that movie is actually funny. If you haven't seen it, you have to watch it.
Alright, yes, keep talking. I need to ask Krylos something. We're not going to cut this from the podcast, by the way. I just thought about something funny.
Oh. But funny?
Yeah, anyways, Elvira, Mistress of the Darkness. It is actually so good, and it does not feel like it was written in the 80s or 70s or whenever it was. It does not feel as old as it actually is.
My mom said that she wanted to dress up as her for Halloween when she was younger, and her mom just was like, no.
Ah, bullshit. Elvira is a great role model for young girls. I love her.
Hey, Trumo, remember that time Elvira was in Call of Duty?
That's it. We're playing Attack of the Radioactive Meme.
Yeah, and for context, yes, and you can eventually be able to play as her.
Okay. If you watched hit movie Days of Heaven and still live in Texas or Alberta, Canada, then you missed the whole fucking point. I don't know why. Days of Heaven is a movie that's really good. I think about sometimes. And I had to ask, we were talking about the other day, and I had to ask Krylos real quick where it was shot and it took place. It takes place in Texas, but it was shot in Alberta because Alberta is pretty much Canadian Texas.
Oh yeah, like they shot the house scenes in Oshawa here in Ontario. They also shot in Titans, the Teen Titans show. They shot the scene at like a carnival I think it's like at the end of season 1. They shot that like right near where I live. Like we actually accidentally walked onto the set. Because we thought it was an actual carnival. So
oh my god, that's so funny.
So we actually walked in and we were like, why are all the rides closed?
Okay, I got a good one. If you read any Stephen King book and live in Maine, then you missed the whole point.
Oh.
If you played Watch Dogs and still live in Chicago, you missed the whole point.
Watch Dogs and still live in Chicago.
If you played let's see, if you played Assassin's Creed, if you played the Assassin's Creed Ezio trilogy and you still live in Italy or Istanbul, you missed the whole point of the games.
If you played Assassin's Creed 3 and still live in America, then you missed the whole point.
Specifically in New England, in the New England area.
If you watch Family Guy and still live in the Upper East Coast / Rhode Island, then you missed the whole point.
Who lives in Rhode Island?
Nobody. Fucking nobody. If you listen to the Big Fellas podcast and still are very happy in your life, then you missed the whole point.
If you play Overwatch and you think basic rights are a thing, you miss the whole point.
If you unironically like mid-tier romance anime that are pretty generic and like whatever, then you miss the whole point and you don't deserve any rights.
If you play TF2, if you play Team Fortress 2 and you have not committed a war crime, you miss the whole point of the game.
If you play Team Fortress 2 and are one of the ones that hosts bot servers, then you deserve to be shot in the street like a dog.
If you play God of War and you still live in Greece, you miss the whole point.
If you played God of War and you still live in Midgar, you miss the whole point.
If you worship gods, you miss point.
If you play Street Fighter and you still fight streets, then you missed the whole point.
If you play Mortal Kombat and you still pick fights with gods, you missed the whole point.
If Terumo's your comfort character, then you missed the whole point.
You really missed the whole point. I cannot elaborate how important that is, that you look into who you're idolizing.
I just think it'd be funny. Tumblr kids discover Big Fellas podcast, and for some reason we appeal to them, and they're just like, Terumo, he's my comfort character. I really appreciate him.
He's my widow meow meow.
He's my widow meow meow.
Let's take a look at his Twitter.
No, I don't know why. I can imagine Peach appealing to Tumblr kids sometimes. Be like, yeah, I want to be like Peach.
Yeah, I was a Tumblr kid at some point, so yeah.
I read a little bit of Homestuck.
I did too. I actually read like 3 whole acts, and then I was like, I actually don't understand what's happening, and then I stopped.
Neither fucking insane. No, honestly, I'm not saying. I read till Act 5 and I stopped. Anyway, a he and a ho, and we gotta go wrap up this episode, because I...
Gotta go!
Want to piss.
Yep, true. And I want to
I need to take a fat pissard, and this piss is one of those 20-minute pisses. You guys ever have one of those 20-minute pisses?
Oh, the one that just keeps on going.
Yep. Yepers. Anyway.
You could say that.
Thanks for listening to the Big Fellas. I've been Tabby Face.
I've been Peach.
Yeah.
I've been suffering.
And use our download code ExpressVPN. Go to NordVPN and use code BigFellas. Thank you, bye.
Hello, this is Squid Game.